time zones, everyone, and welcome to a very derpy Tuesday in which I've derped. Um, it's been one of those days. I have no idea what I'm doing, but that's nothing new, really, is it? So, my plans for today have been thrown a little bit out a window because I can't read a clock or any notes. Impossible Minecraft doesn't launch for another 2.5 hours. So, we won't be starting the stream from there. Such is the way of things. And the New World logo is a work in progress. It's a trial that I am tinkering with the concept of before I actually get somebody to do one. So we will see. We will see what happens with that. Mostly, it's a continuation of yesterday, where I had adjusted all of my my screen layout. So, welcome in, everybody. I see we've got quite a few people, thankfully. We've got a Blast, and a Frauke, and a Feg, and a Shadow Sky, and a Super Cosmic, and a Glam Pixie, and a Raven, and a Shadow Sky on a 65 stream streak. Yes, we are all fools. Fools! Now, let's hope that this button works. Woohoo! It does. I was worried for a minute. It's amazing how many of these things I could have broken over the weekend, and yeah. Well, I can still break things, I'm sure. I could have sworn I saw some... Oh, I did. Hello, sir. So, let's have a look. We've got the things that I was half expecting to be here, because that's normal. Aha! So you will now buy Spider's Eye for emeralds and water bottles for emeralds. You'll sell cherry logs and jungle logs. Pale hanging moss. Hello, sir. Right. And just as I start... that's a possibility. That's a possibility. I will admit, and I feel slightly sort of for doing this, it's a generated logo. So I need to get it. It is me trialing an idea. As I say, a squirrel perhaps might be a very good idea. Right. Heil Hydrate. Heil Hydrate. But yes, as you say, it's leading in the direction that I wanted, particularly given the nothing wrong with that. AI is useful for giving ideas. Yes, no, maybe one of the above. A stretch from Raven. Thank you, Raven. Thank you. So yeah, I'm also trying to learn Inkscape again and see if I can do my own, which may be an interesting one. Right. Yes, no, not given. Oh wait, I'm not taking the ominous noises. Yes. The ominous noises are... Look what's happened. Yes. You can't see that. We are on 1.21.5. The world has been updated. In a world that has been updated. Landstrad, welcome in, and thank you for... Okay, thank you for the 4th month of a 12-month gift subscription from Taryn, which means that you have now subscribed for 25 months. Good lord. Yeah, no spoons to customize this message. No. Also, yay, that takes so many spoons to understand the message that that Twitch puts in chat, or in the activity feed. Crikey, do I need to have a think before I understood that one. But yes, thank you for 25 months of subscription, Landstrad. That is a very that's a ridiculous number. How dare anyone actually have a decent amount of subscription length? Yeah. Twitch, you need to make these things easy to understand. If I'm going to have to spend like 30 seconds going, what on earth did you just type? Or something. And thank you for 16 months of 3 a.m. and counting from Cosmic. Yes. 3 a.m. is turning into so much of a thing, isn't it? So, ooh, I've just had a thought. Yes, it was painful. All the sub-hypes, yes. If I'm careful with what I do here, I could set up a David that will work no matter where I am. Because one of the things that happens in 121.5 is that loaded chunks now have random ticks. So if I make sure that one of these chunks is loaded, and that I pay attention to whether or not there's a match-op in chat, David and Pearl, yes. David with a small glowing rock. So that's all 3 of those reduced to the not a weeklies. Welcome in, Kurt. Hello. Right. So if I... No, that's tooltips. There's the chunk boundaries, and not a single one of these is sensibly on a chunk. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on. This one is. This one is sensibly in a chunk. Well then. Elton keeps chunks loaded in a... what? David and Elton. I'm not sure I want to know what Elton's on about. Right, let's tidy up the landscape a little bit and do a little bit of testing. Because now that I've worked out that we actually have a functional server, and Kurtzune has managed to catch a match-op, congratulations, hashtag rigged, what we can do is we could go we could go chicken hunting, perhaps. Wait. And Raven just gave out a gift sub. Thank you so much for that, Raven. And that has gone to Polternome. Well, that's a name. Not sure I recognise that one. They may be a lurker. Gift sub hype, and we have a hype train started. Thank you so much, Raven. You already do so much around here. That is new update bingo. Find all the animals. That might be it, what I'm pondering, Fig. But first, I want to make sure that my copper is aging, because I don't want to wander off and leave the opportunity to test that as well. And what I might do is actually turn off the cam account and set up a fly home options. Oh no, because I can't fly home and bring animals with me, can I? If you're in a boat and you teleport, do you bring the boat with you? Inquiring minds have absolutely no idea whether or not you do. No return to lobby function, sadly. Boo! Inquiring minds are curious if throwing an ender pearl while you're sat in a boat causes the pearl at the boat. Try it. Just try for a short distance away. Yeah, I think I might. I'm curious. I've never actually tested that one. Right. Part of me says I should make this a little bit larger so that we can get half stack out of the new stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to make sure. Well, this is by definition possible. Mm-hmm. Were they? Oh, the copper is, yes. I was about to... almost all of my copper tends to be waxed for some silly reason. Also, welcome in Sci-Fi, and I never said it. Thank you to Blast for 100 bits, and thank you to Sci-Fi for 100 bits. I really should try and pay more attention. One of us is succeeding in and Glam Pixie with 100 bits as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Look, buttering me up is not going to guarantee a 4-hour stream. It's Tuesday. Any attention that is spent will be lost to the puffer void. Right. I need that. Feg. What? Also, when did we get the nice things around the edge of the around the announcement for that? So that's gone to Elad Jenkins. Oh goodness, I can't see half of these. First 86 Prelude, RBIAM, Z0 somebody, Crystal Alpaca, Cosmic's given me 1,000 bits to butter me up. Oh my. Feg's thrown a dictionary at me. Raven's not sure, I agree. I'm not talking about anything to do with that. You don't remember that was around 2... Okay. Huh. Right. I need... Oh yes. I don't have... And unfortunately, while the server updated to 1.21.5, unfortunately we do not yet have there we are, soul sand. Dang it, Scots. Mini HUD. So I don't have the ability to peer into things. Super fast load. Pack. Well, just don't use I can't believe it's not butter. Shouldn't offer to buff. What do you lot like? Thank you for the lurk blast. I'm sure it's probably you hiding from the distinctly what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for luck. And then we kelp it. That gives me a water column, and since I'm not going to be sticking a trapdoor on this, excellent. This chunk is now loaded. like to make sure that I don't need this anymore. Right, where's my water supplies? Oh, I know where there's some water. On the middle of the track, where I haven't actually done anything by way of sorting out the track. That will have to happen at some point. Alas, Tuesday being a dirty, but oh my. Right, let's put that back in there. In the right place. Right, I'm gonna actually... Okay, I think what we will do, at a bare minimum, is we will go looking for chickens. Preferably not ones that I've murdered. One of these chests is empty. You'll do. Why did I have dead chicken? Don't know. Put that in there, that in there. That in there. Bring none of it. Okay, I've got that and that. I'm going to need some more fireworks. Nope. Where's my fireworks chest? Okay. And Feg has just thrown 100 fancy hospits. Fancy hoss? Are you suggesting that I take a derpy... hold on. That's what I... Oh, I've got spares there. Right. Horsey. Horsey? Horsey. It's a fancy horse. Oh, yes, it is. I didn't even figure out that the doohickey was a thingamajig. And wow, I managed to get a her mind emote. Her mind? Right. Boo. Okay. So, bad news is you can't use an ender pearl to travel back with a boat. Yeah, where is my lead? I seem to have lost my leads. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Sir? 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 Look, will you stop wandering off and give me a lead? I need to... I need a lead? Lead salesman. There you are. Right. And I'll take that. Thank you. East. Just... Feg, that was terrible. You should run away. I'll see you in 2.5 hours and try to work out if you're going to end up dead in Impossible Minecraft. Actually, I think the answer is yes, you will. Right, leads. Can't hear me from far, far away. Uh-huh. Right. I'm going to aim for that. Nope, the lead snapped. So, ender pearls are just for personal transportation. Well, that's a shame. So, there's two ways of getting leaf litter. The first is burn leaves. Lotus, welcome in and thank you for a 7-stream streak. The second is to find an area that's got loads of leaves. And before I go anywhere, I'm going to need a new bed. Because don't want to pick up the one I've got. Do I even have the materials for a spare bed? Why do I not have the materials for a spare bed? I have all of the materials except for the ones I need. Problem is, I wanted to go east. Hermitcraft, you don't need multiple beds everywhere. No, but I do need a bed to be able to sleep, so that I don't have to deal with being murdered whilst I'm travelling. And welcome in, Prelude, and congratulations on the gift sub. Yeah, I don't have a bed, a spare bed anywhere. So let's... Well, that was interesting. I think I saw a note about that earlier. I don't know if anyone noticed, but the fireworks sparkles as I took off were a bow. No, not a bow cars, a bow. You know, as in the bow and arrow type. Why am I going over here? I've got plenty of wool over here. Ooh! Hey, I hadn't no. That's another update addition. I can see that these what colour these sheep are. Ooh, and a PCG that's a weekly. Thank you, Frauke. So you can see what colour these sheep are from when they've been sheared. Also one that has 24 forms. Oh, it's an unknown, is it? So, yes, this is another element of... Did I catch the April... no, I didn't, Elkhorn. Was there anything of interest in it? Because I have no idea what the April Fool's update is this time round. Ooh, so many people caught that. Right, I've got a chest of randomness here. You've seen Rainbow Rain. I've seen Rainbow Rain up in the sky. Right, watch the firework on the right. See? That was a bow. Craft mine. Create a minecrafter that creates a custom level of some kind you have to escape from. Oh, wow. That sounds impressive and highly painful. I wonder if that's part of the reason why I've got derpness, as in the raindrops are all different colours. Ah. Right. Does that mean you have sounds of rainfall in your head, Lotus? Right, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Let us head off in this direction and see if we can find a hairy... I think a bare minimum, we need to find a hairy coup. That absolutely has to be a hairy coup involved in all of this. So, what I will also do is... in the corner of my systems, I want to know where the heck I am and where I am in relation to brand new chunks. A hairy coo. You've not heard of a hairy coo? It's a Highland coo. So, let's see. I am on the lower edge of areas that I have never been to. So if I just keep going straight at this point, I will reach land that I have not been to before. Bring one back and name it Hamish. Well, first I've got to find one, but that sounds like a... Ooh, hello. Oh, wow. Yeah, why not? Sir, I need to see what you have in your chests. You seem to have a very, very derpy house here. Have you considered not... Ah! Who gave the baby a trident? Ah! This is bad. Who gave the baby a trident? That's just not fair. And it didn't even give me a trident after all that. Crikey. I'm wondering if I've been triggering their reinforcements mechanic. I got 1 piece of copper and 25 rotten flesh out of that. And the worst thing is, I think that this building has destroyed the chest that came with the... I don't know. Ooh, buried treasure map. That would have not been from the ruined portal. That's a shame. I was looking for the ruined portal chest, because in theory... Oh, no, that might be it. Yes! My first 2 lodestones. Woohoo! That was why I took a detour. Because portals now come with the option of getting lodestones. Right. Let's have a look. Where are we? Do we want to try and get some treasure? Yeah, why not? That's a load of stones. Blast. That was atrocious. That was truly atrocious. Truly atrocious. It's truly, truly atrocious. Absolutely smacking atrocious. Alright. Now, from memory... Where are we? 10, 10... 9, 9. There we are. So in theory, down here, there it is. Woohoo! Iron, gold, some cooked salmon to help recover, And a Heart of the Sea. Now, I can't make a warp plate out of it, but hey, it'll do. This island should be brand new, because I don't think this area was on my map previously. No, this wasn't. So, ooh! Have a good meeting, Raven. Hey, Red! I see something awesome. Firefly bushes! I don't know if I need Silk Touch for these, but I'm going to use it because heck, yes. Firefly bushes. These things will grow along the edge of rivers and so forth, so this feels like a good place to have a quick look for a few more. You may be lurking, your ears are still active, you have 0 control over your brain. So, nothing new there. And about the same level as the rest of us. That tree's missing a bit. Ooh! Hey, this is a fallen tree! Ah, awesome. I'd been wondering what those would look like. They look like fallen trees. Guess you can't have everything. I see some more firefly bushes just over the river. Are firefly bushes the ones that you can I use bone meal on them to get more of them? Or are they purely ones that I have to find in the world? Oh, there's another one. Give me the sparkly bushes. And, oh hey, we've got leaves falling from the trees. Yay! Stay on, squirrel! More of them. More of them. Hi. I'm forever a squirrel. Squirreling, squirrely, squirrely, squirrel. Squirrely, 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 squirrely. Squeak, squeak, squirrely, squeak, squirrely, squeak, squeak. Oh, there's another one. Yes, bushes then spread to neighbouring blocks when you bone meal them. Awesome! Thank you, Feg. And hey, Kibo, welcome in, and thank you for the hydrate. Hail, hydrate! Also seem to respond to light level rather than that. Yes, so if I place them but they also need a block of air above them for them to create the fireflies. Right, and a stretch as well. Thank you for the stretch. So I don't have to raid the world for every firefly bush in the planet just to be able to decorate with them. Doesn't mean I can't. I had pizza for lunch. Yum. Right. Is that the... Oh, fiddle snarks. So, I keep forgetting Silk Touch doesn't work on those. I have no need for 6 kelp. I do, however, have a need for a bed because it's getting dark and I'd like not to be dealing with everything that wants to murder me in the middle of the night. Much as how I know it would be lovely to see where the firefly bushes are. We're actually looking for a hairy coo. got 14 firefly bushes. I like that they're named firefly bushes. Oh, hey, village. That's a very small village. Ooh. Ooh. Have we struck pay dirt? Hairy coos! Hairy coos! Woohoo! Oh, they are adorable. Those are lovely. I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. Oh, those are so adorable. Right, I've made a slight derp. I should have gotten this in the river before I did anything else. Wait, how do I... Come? I'd like my lead back, please. There we are. And I only brought 1 boat with me, so I'm going to need to chop down a tree. Excited to see what a small healing coo looks like. Aye. That sounds like a definite aye. So far we've found lodestones and a whole load of useful materials and a pair of hairy coos. It's a heckin' coo. Not a weekly. I'll just try and catch it anyway then. Do any of you happen to be aha! Well, that saves me chopping down a tree. Ooh. Since when did these guys have iron nuggets in here? You did it. Frauke, you've got 100% on the spawnable decks. Congratulations. Who shot me in here? Oi. Baby villager. Nicely done. Right, so if I... No, I did not want to put you in that. I wanted to put... Right. Obviously, it was pure luck earlier. Right. If I attach that to there, I should be able to do that. And... I can have some wakeboarding hairy coos. Ooh, I missed some... Now, I'll go back for everything. Right. Harry coo doo 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 doo. Harry coo doo 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 doo. Suddenly, Scotsman bursts into flames as several people attempt to murder him. Yeah, da 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 da. Right, I think I can probably be better off going this way rather than going past the ruined portal. Wow. Wow. There's absolutely no love lost there, apparently. As long as I can see the lead behind me, I know that I've got the hairy coos behind me. See? Hairy coos. I'm not going to bother trying to get more of the firefly bushes. I just want to get the cows home. Here we find a Scotsman attempting to row his way home with some wakeboarding cows. Who knew that cows could wakeboard? Do 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 do. I have got the hairy coo doo doo. I have got the hairy coo doo 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 doo. Don't ask me. Right. Where's my map? I need to go down here a little bit. Wow. Even the neighbours didn't like all of that. Don't know what they just threw around. And Frauke now has a shiny charm. So, given that you had 100% completion, does that basically then cause a button to appear that says trade in everything and get a shiny charm? Hey, Dragon. Welcome in. For those wondering what's going on, wakeboarding hairy coos! Yay! I am far too excited about that. 2 buttons. Claim charm gets the charm, and rest dex to get a second charm. I'll try and get a second. Nice! So while the dex is at 100%, reset dex. So while it's at 100%, you can claim the charm, and then you can reset it to start all over. Hello, Tor. You may have forgotten to show up yesterday. You had this bunch of CDs from yesterday. The Imperial Coup March. Oh, fag. Oh, no, I still need to go round this promontory and then turn right. Second inlet to the left. Second inlet? Second inlet on the right and turn left to home. Oh, hey, there's a boat here. I've been to this boat. I know that I've been to this boat. Yeah, I've been to that boat. I recognise that ridiculous piece of wood stuck up on the top of it. Straight on till morning. I was thinking straight on till Gordonstein, but morning will work. I'd like it not to be dark, that's for sure. Oh, no. Whoopsie. Elkhorn has fallen foul of the butt. Right. Sorry about that, Elkhorn. You have 60 seconds to try again. You're bad. Forgot the link limits. Yeah. The craft mine update. Woohoo. Okay, now I know where we are because we're passing the good, or at least the good-looking pillager outpost. That sounds wrong. Yep, rowdy Elkhorn being rowdy. No, I'm not sure it's a stabity Elkhorn. I'm fairly sure it's just a rowdy Elkhorn. It's the outpost that looks good. Please ignore the slight shulker monster on the right. Ahem. See, we can get these all the way back to the appropriate area where we were working. Slight. No, I said slight chest monster. It's only 3 chests. There's no shulkers. No waiting. Right. So if I click... Where the heck's the edge of this boat? If I click there, that should give me back that. And now we can take the cow up the hill. I need a cow pen. Because I want to see what a heckin' small hairy coo looks like. Oh. Goodness. How did you slip your lead? Have I left a, oh yes I have. I've left a minecart over at the mine entrance. I'm going to use temporarily one of these Ravager stables. Nobody's nobody's going to get 5 for it. Hairy coo. Sure you need a pigeon for a coo and not a bovine. Oh dear. How is it that is... obviously, Automod is not Scottish. Obviously, the bot is not Scottish. Or at least not aware of... Yep, one sec, Dragon. What percent proof? Ah, dear. Slate sulker, not chest. I can move while the cows are there. Elkhorn. Are you in a rowdy mood today? Because you certainly seem to be. We appear to have a rowdy elk mood today. Right, come here, you. Right, I'll take that back and close the gate in my face. Always a good move. Right, I don't need hitboxes anymore. What I can do is go over here, and I'm fairly sure cows still only need wheat. So I should be able to just replant those, and with the careful aid of a couple of wheat, let's have a look at what a baby hairy coo looks like. Hello, you two. Hi. Hi. Hi, hairy coo. Oh, isn't he adorable? Hee. No, I think it's 100% for I think cows breed true. Born with horns. How painful. Yeah, apparently. Aww. Okay, those are adorable. Right, so we've managed at least one of what we were looking for. Baby cow recruitment when? Well, the problem is you can recruit it, but it won't stay a baby. They won't let us stunt their growth. Right. Let's briefly empty some of my inventory. So maybe one could say Adalia, but oh, goodness. Right, should we go back and see if we can find some... You need to learn how to trim chunks. MC Edit, there is a fantastic episode of the Survival Guide by Pixel Riffs that covers it. Shadow. So... Let me just see if I've got it bookmarked. Trimming our world for 1.19. That's 2 years ago. Why I deleted... Here we are. That's the one. Copy link. Yeah. Right. That's the one I'm looking for. There you are. That should get it for you. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, I was looking for Season 3 Feg. Opens YouTube, immediately realizes it's a bad plan for today, and leaves. Yeah. I mean, it's YouTube. It's generally a bad day for that one. Absolutely. But I thought I would get it to you. Right, one thing I want to do is see what a firefly bush looks like buried. So, let us see what we can see. So I need a single block gap above it of air. That should... There they are. I think we're getting fireflies. I think. Not a weekly. Yes, we've got 1 or 2 fireflies starting to appear. Not many. Oh no, it's starting to get more. They're very subtle though. But apparently if you put more bushes in, you get more fireflies. So, wow, that's cool. That's nice. I like that. I'm going to leave that one there for the moment. More bush equals more... Why do I have a feeling that that is a statement that might come back to haunt me? One of these things has sand in it. There it is. Okay. I do not need 25 rotten flesh. So I'm going to get rid of that. I will hold on to... Don't need that. Do need that. Why did I get my fishing rod out? I'm not using the Ender Pearl return system. Actually, I might set... So... we need pigs and chickens. You can recommend it, but whether or not I will actually pay any attention to it mentally is another matter. Yeah, I'm still getting fireworks, which is my fireworks looking like a bow, which is very surreal. Also, why ever would I actually read anything out in my head before reading it out? That would be too much like being sensible and avoiding silly remarks. However, are you going to have a perfect collection of random clips and quotes? if I start being sensible. I need to go north to be able to get to the new lands again. There is... So, if you have a look at the... oh, what the heck's it called? So, below stream, if you're on a browser, and there is a button if you're on mobile, there should be a small app for the Pokemon community game. That will list 2 different streams that are... Oh, hey, another lodestone. I might as well get the clocks as well. That are run by maintainers of the Pokemon community game. Oh, hey, you don't need to use Silk Touch on Firefly bushes. And those chats, certainly the Demon Rider one, which would be this one. So that channel, it has a bot in it that will tell you that sort of thing as well. Hello, Retsu. Welcome in. The kitty's stealing your chair. You're normal pigs. I've seen you before. You're not that interesting. Sorry, pigs. Ooh, hey. Oh, wow. Okay, the leaf litter in forests looks lovely. And apparently it can be very badly washed away. Oh, well, I'll take that. You're absolutely right there, Feg. I am not judging them by the colour of their skin. I am judging them by the fact that they're normal pigs and therefore not of interest to me. That's a decent amount of leaf litter just by walking past a an area that's flooded by accident. Normal chicken. Normal pig. I was hoping that I might find some more Oh, I like the fact that these things will have these on them. We have the Ask Frauke add-on for PCG. But I do love the way that they've done the leaves in the World Gen here. I may have to find myself a forest and excavate every leaf in the forest. Oh hey, there's a village here. Okay. Oh. Nope, just Hariku. I thought you were new pigs. Sorry. Black wolf. Ah. Puppy. Here, puppy. Puppy. Will you be my friend? Wow. First bone. Did they make wolves easier to tame? Oh, are they adorable? Hello, puppers. And a new pig. Do doggos eat pigs? I can't remember. What type of pig are you? Ooh. Only sheeps. Excellent. So I can realise that I forgot to pick up the boats. Dang it. Hey, Footy. Welcome in. So these are the new piggies. Oh, hey, that tree's already been broken. Where's my axe? That way I'm not chopping down only part of a tree. Look after yourself, Footy. I don't want to go too far. I'll lose my doggo. I've lost my doggo. How did I... No! Puppies! Puppies! Wherefore art thou, puppies? There you are. Good doggo. Good puppies. Hold on. I'm curious. I don't know which puppies you are. I did not ask for rain. Silky puppies. Yeah. Oh, heck. That's... Where's my bed? Uh-oh. I've made a derp. I've derped. I have derped so badly. How do I not have my bed? Here we find a Scotsman panicking in a thunderstorm. Yes. Something tells me we're not getting the pigs on this run. Mistakes were made. Right. Good doggos. I need another set of planks. I need 2 boats. Right. One of you, get in here. Thank you. And one of you. Second doggo. Don't do that. Please get in boat, doggo. Thank you. Right. Flee with extra flee. Yes, yes I am. However, I have doggo and doggo. How did I not... What did I do with my bed? I must have put it into one of the chests while trying to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. You better not strike my doggos. Old man shouts at Cloud. Checks out. Yep. So the puppers brought the extra fleas. That sounds wrong, but possibly. Right, by my reckoning, we're on the right. Meep. Help. I don't want my puppers to die in a lightning strike. I don't want me to die in a lightning strike. I only just found these puppies and they're adorable. I don't even... So, I was in the middle of saying just before the lightning storm decided to make my day difficult that, as far as I'm aware, there are now 7 different types of emotions, as it were, for doggo. Because they have... They've got different sort of voice recordings. I think it's happy, sad, grumpy, yada. I'm sure it's not all of the dwarves, but yeah. Stop naming the dwarves. It's not Doc M77, Dopey Sleepy. If you murder my puppies, I will be upset at you. Yes, I am shouting at the clouds again. But yes, the different doggos have different attitudes and different voices, sound recordings, etc. And there's 7 of them. Hungry, postman, sleepy, walkies, fireworks, angry, squirrel! That checks out. Yeah, that checks out. And we have an Oricorio. Too far. I'm gonna go with... Okay, not a weekly. We have the Frauke information system for these. What is it? Suddenly everybody's typoing. Everybody's typoing. Dum, 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 dum. Aww, Papa. That's a lot of... That's a lot of Angie mob. Now, if I remember rightly, which is usually a bad sign, I have a bed in that house. I just need to not be towing a boat. Right, you two stay here. I'll be back in a minute. Yay! Did I turn that into... No, that's not a real bed. Fortunately, I know that there's a real bed down here. I can be a real bed too! No, what? Oricorio. One of the Hawaii birds that they made 4 of because they felt like it. A bed in a secret soundproof basement. Uh-huh. I wouldn't know about soundproof. But you can certainly hear all the mobs as they die. Because that basement is the mob farm. Haha! We survived! Come here, Papa. Good, Papa. Two good Papas. Right. Hello, you two. Let's go home. Ding. Hear them as they die sounds so much less sus. Yeah, you're right. That does sound so much less sus. I should probably eat. Because I can't sprint anymore. Right. let's take the 2 doggo home and find my bed. And then we might have to go back for those pigs. Scotsman got distracted by doggo. That makes a change. Squirrel got distracted by dog, as opposed to dog got distracted by squirrel. I hope doggo don't attack ravagers. Just had one of those. Okay, that's fine. They won't. Come on, you two. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can come up here and hang out at. Why are you throwing yourselves in the river? Because doggo. Yes, yes. Right. Sit. Where's the other one? There you are. You're almost as much trouble as all of Math's girls, doggo. Right. Where did I leave my spare bed? How did I lose my bed? I'm confused. Somehow I have completely lost my bed. Did I place it and forget it? I'm wondering if I did. Question is, where did I surprise next time I die? No, because I plan on just doing that. And making sure that that bed is now my active one. Alright. Firefly bushes, more leaf litter. That stuff, I mean, it's useful, but it don't half not stack up much. It'll turn up at some point in the universe. And if it doesn't, whoopsie. Right. I wonder if I left it on the, No. I was about to say, I wonder if I left it on the ruined temple. Ruined portal. Right, shall we go and try and get some pigs? Today on Squirrel. I can't believe that I had a squirrel distracted by dogs moment. That is just so totally me. Okay. So, off in this direction. And then off in this direction. I'm going to ignore the lava pit that's burning everything. Okay, so that's where I found my there it is. Suddenly, random bed. I managed to find a bed in the middle of nowhere. That's interesting. Oh, no, it's just unloaded chunks. Okay. I thought that tree was broken. I'm impressed that I managed to find that. That was one of those... Wait, how? moments. Okay, so I've still got 2 boats and a lead, so I can bring back some pig. Homing instinct. I mean, it's a thought. It's a weird thought, but it's a thought. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I saw a pair of foxes running through this forest. There they are. Baby fox! Oh, it's heckin' adorable! Oh, no, I'm not trying to bring those home. I'm not carrying any... I put away the... Dag nabbit. Resist it. Resist it. Yeah, that's fine. What does the fox say? I am blunding and I'm streaming. No. Hold on. These are... Ooh. 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 Ooh with extra ooh. We have the other flowers. Here we find Scots doing what will probably get him in trouble. Actually, it probably won't, because he's collecting flowers for later reuse as flowers. Yay! New flowers! New flowers! Am I distractible? Very. Am I happy? Yeah. Yes. Excuse me while I hide behind this, hide behind this, grass. Yes, Cosmic. New flowers! Bring them with me at 3 AM. Blimey, I got a stack and 5. Right, I'm just going to put the... So these operate on the same model as Cherry Blossom as well, in that they place in the direction that you're looking at them. Right. Let's see if we can find some pig again. I've just seen an azalea tree. Not what I was looking for. Must not. Squirrel. Ow. Tree. Chimkins! Hairy chimkins! Oh, those are adorable! Okay, I just need, like, you guys to lay, like, a dozen eggs now, please. Come on. I'll take all of your eggs so that I can take your eggs home and get more chickens. Hairy chimkins! They look like chimkins that were caught up in an oil tanker sinking. Oh, wow. Are eggs random or based on chicken? The eggs are based on the chicken. They're even different eggs. So... Oh, hold on. There. Do I have a fortune hoe? Yes, I do. Excellent. Where's some grass? That'll do. Right. Hello. So the eggs actually look different for the different chickens as well now. Great. Now I'm playing Minecraft Bingo. How long till the chicken will lay an egg? Oh, this is just... Well, we managed to get 4 chickens. That's a good start. Just need you to lay a couple of dozen eggs, please. Keep following me. Let me lead you somewhere I can... Oh. There we are. So these chickens give blue eggs. So yeah, you get different eggs for different chickens, and the eggs are based on the chicken, and the chicken is based on the egg. Which came first, chicken or the egg? Given that I got the chicken, I'd say the chicken came first. But yeah, take them to the village. That seems eminently sensible. How dare you? Whoop, another egg. Come on, you lot. Yeah, currently my egg... yeah, my egg-sighting posse. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Minecraft, it's the chicken. And a corefish has just appeared. Give me eggs. All your eggs. This is a pretty epic soundtrack for chicken herding. It's a little bit over the top, isn't it? Hey, this village has got Hairy Coo as well. I'm just going to try and catch it anyway. Not a weekly. Oh well. Don't suppose you lot feel like giving me multiple eggs? Apparently the answer is yes. Why can I never have that luck in Minecraft Bingo? Do you feel like giving me an egg? Yes. Do you feel like giving me more eggs, please? I'm being stared at by all the chimkins. The Chimkin Whisperer. Ask and ye shall receive. Nope, nothing in there. I misread that as Scotsman has been caught by Elcon95, and I'm like, why is Elcon throwing a Pokeball at me? Dang it, Scots, get your brain conflicted. Corrected. Potatoes. Sweet berries. I could go and fight. Oh, hi, old Darkwing Clucker. More eggs, please. We don't talk about that, Feg. Oh, that's cool. That answers a question that I was wondering. How does Minecraft teach you that putting a campfire on hay bale gives you a taller smoke? There you are. I don't recall throwing an ancient ball. Yes. You know what? It's probably going to be quicker if I just put a couple of these in a boat and take it home with me. Well, that was easy. Scotsman leads the chickens home 2 by 2. Scotsman leads the chickens home 2 by 2. Actually, I could get a number 3, another one. If I can get it in a boat with me for fun. Scotsman leading the chickens home in a boat. There we are. Right, let's get 3 chickens home. I feel like this might have been where we got the hairy coo in a boat. It kind of feels like it. Can't believe we've managed to get the... So, we've managed to get only one of the cows and one of the chickens. And we've seen one of the pigs. There is actually... So, I think we're in the... Is this the cold or the warm side of things? I think this is the cold side. That would make sense for the hairy cow, yes. There are a set of 3 warm climate and versions as well. Unfortunately, the warm climate is significantly further away and less interesting. I don't know why, but the cold climate ones are just more adorable. Here we find a Scotsman in a boat with a chicken. Let's not say any more about that. Oh, Elkhorn. That is a fantastic idea. Why is it my fault, though? I don't think I said Darkwing Cluck at any point, did I? Did I? I don't remember saying it. Am I responsible? No, of course not. How could I be responsible? I did render... Oh, okay. Then, whoops. I accept absolutely no responsibility for anything and everything to do with all of this. Did one of you just drop an egg? Yes, yes you did. I mean, I know that I don't have to collect all of the eggs because I've got 3 chickens. But that's never going to stop me. Never going to stop me now. No, do not rickroll myself. Too late, I've just rickrolled myself. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna Darkwing Cluck in a boat. Yes. Yes. I know. It's crazy. DuckTales. Ooh. Surely it should be Chimkin Tales and everybody's Cluck Tales. Ooh. Cluck Tales. Yeah, that's it. Cluck Tales. Oh no. Oh no. So you'll have to have one of the warm ones as Gizmo Cluck. Oh, that's an awesome idea. Life is like a hurricane here in Scott's brain. Squirrels, chimkins, squirreling. It's a hurricane. Nah, I'd have to think that one through a bit better. I do love the fact that because of that modified pillager outpost, I know exactly where I am. That's useful. I have built my own landmarks. Yay! Says the man who's able to then come down this river and see a bridge that is pretty solidly a definite landmark. And if Minecraft loads the chunks, a giant pillager outpost, or sorry, pillager castle on a hill, on a cliffside. Also, fairly sure that that is considered a He is a mystery. He's living history. Scott's tales. Ooh. I had to figure that one into the right sequence. I'm almost tempted to say that one should be quoted to their peg. Right. I think that's the to do. Right, I'm going to leave the chimkins here, get my other two boats, and chest boats, guardians, minecart trains, derailed thought trains. We're going to have to convert this into a full set of sequencing. Yes, about that one, Feg. Once I get the bot migrated fully, by way of the quote list, I'm going to reset that to moderator and upwards. Moderator and upwards? VIP and upwards. At which point, the list of people able to cause me more mayhem will increase. Right. Rowdy Elkhorn, yes. Let's see. Do we want to actually get the pigs as well? I've tried 3 times for pigs. Sorry, so far I've tried twice for pigs. I've gotten squirreled and distracted by Doggo, and I've gotten squirreled and distracted by Chimkins. Do we want to try attempt? Yep, might as well. 3rd time's lucky. Might as well get a pig. Yay! Thank goodness the work is finally done, Blast. Welcome back. Wonders how much bigger the Frozen Arco. For context there, Blast, we have upgraded to 121.5. This world is now on 121.5. And so far, I've been looking for the new types of pigs and other animals. I've managed to get the hairy coo. I found 2 doggos that I hadn't got that breed of. And then I found the hairy chickens, which is a statement and a half. So, I've seen the hairy pigs. We nearly got the hairy pigs. Unfortunately, we were distracted by the fact that a thunderstorm was attempting to murder me. Madeary deary me. A deary deary me. Oh, whatever will we dee. Hiddly diddly dee. The hairy pigs. Yes, we were here. There they are. I should have brought carrots. Oh well. I'm just gonna put Hairy Pig on a lead. And take you... Where the heck is the river? Need the help of a green frog. Kermit? That is a baby rabbit. It's not easy being lost. Oh, hey! More hairy chimkins. Hi, diddly dee, a hairy pig for me. I had a diddly dee dee, a hairy pig. Hi, diddly do. Hairy chickens everywhere we go. Right. One hairy pig. Ah, ah, ah. Ooh. Hairy chimkin laid an egg. No, no. Pig, come back here. I'd like to take you home with me. That sounds very wrong. Are there black pigs? If so, I should name one Pugwash. Unfortunately, I don't think there are black pigs. I can't remember what the warm area pigs are by way of colour. So many things that I regret saying the moment I say them. And we have a Glibbet, for those who might be interested in trying to catch one. He says, not at all attempting to distract, derail, or otherwise confuse people. Nope. Get back in the boat, pig. I am really bringing life to the phrasing, bring home the bacon. Yes. Yes, I am. There we are. Okay. Now we have the bacon coming home with me. I did not realise today was going to be so completely derpy and confusing. I should have known that... Oh, it's a weekly, is it? Woohoo! I should have known the moment I got to 121.5 I would get very, very squirreled. Squirreled? Squirreled! Squirrely, squirrely. God. Hello, Raven. Welcome back. You've missed all sorts of mayhem. And thankfully for me, you've missed all sorts of quotable statements. And weirdly, this makes more sense than Impossible Minecraft. Yes. Hashtag rigged. And thank you for the giant squirrel there, Blast. So we are now at 45 minutes to Impossible. That... Oh. Might as well collect the egg. Hairy chicken egg in the middle of nowhere. You can tell that I brought the chickens this way. Now there's a statement. One of these days I will say something that isn't going to make sense. Wait, no, scrap that. One of these days I will say something that will make sense. Wilma... No. So, that gives us the new cows, the new chickens, and the new pigs from the cold biome. I'd say that's a pretty good piece of roaming. And I want to check to see if the doggos are blah, blah. I'm fairly sure those are new doggos, but I want to go back into Castle Gordonstein and check our doggo kennels. Because I find it surprising that we found those doggos that quickly. That makes me wonder if I may have already gotten that breed. Don't recall seeing black ones before. Oh, good. That's a nice thought. So, all in all, a pretty good exploration test. You take the higher road, and I'll take the lower road, and I'll find the new mobs before ye. Wherever we go, we will find a hairy coo. And then we'll dodge the creepers a-blowing up. Actually, that should probably have been, and then we'll dodge the creepers all explodey. That's probably better. Today on Does Scotsman Make Sense? Nope. Getting all of my squirrels in a row before starting impossible. Yes! I don't have squirrels. I don't have a row. Well, I have squirrels. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Alternate endings. Good for the Japanese bonus track. I do have squirrels. But they're at a rave and they have lightsabers, so I don't think they're in a row somehow. More likely they're in a row. Getting squirrels in a row is impossible. Yes. Yes, it is. Squirrels in a row? Yes. Probably south of a row for a new trench coat. That actually makes more sense, yes. How dare you make sense, Veg? Also, since when did Minecraft have the ores going alternately? When did that change? Or has that always been the case? Ah, interesting. It depends on... Okay, then... Interesting. Interesting. It's a side effect of turning. Okay. Normal squirreling will be resuming shortly. Yeah, I think I've just figured that one out, Feg. But thank you for confirming. Flying pigs! No! 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 Dang it! I've made that mistake before. Dagnabbit. That one turned into bacon. Yeah, gives new meaning to bringing home the bacon. Ah, that's no problem, Feg. Sorry, Piggy. I lost your friend. Does this mean I have to get another pig? What happens if you breed a normal pig with a warm pig? Do you... is it... I see the answer is yes from many people. So I guess we have to go and get another pig. Also, hello. Hey, TGM. I'm not even going to read that one out, Blast. At no point is my brain going to allow me to read that one out. Cosmic would be so proud of me. I read something before reading it aloud. Figured. Yep. Okay, so there's the nether portal. Ruined. So, I mean, fortunately, we didn't have to go far for all of these. It's now due on October. Ooh, that's a shame, Raven. I mean, that's not terrible. Hello, Mad. Welcome in. Was originally May. Given timelines of that sort of thing, that's almost on time then. Ah, there we are. I knew I remembered where the pigs were. Yes, I did deliberately aim at the water this time. Jimkin, there we are. Hello, pig. Apparently, yeah, I've not been very lucky with getting your breed home. But let's look, get in the boat. This is a pignapping. At least I don't have to worry about bringing another boat along. Just mildly annoying, and that you may not be able to spray base them this year. Didn't you have like 700 of them still to paint, or was that? Or did you manage to catch up on them? Oh, that was Frauke. Okay. I know Raven had a lot to paint. Darkest Dungeon board game. Yeah, that turned up in like 17 trucks, didn't it? Per person. Then you got a 3D printer to make your own. Oh, Frauke, you are so dangerous to yourself. Not that I'm any better, but... You have two, one of which is waiting on spray basing once it gets warmer. Ah, okay. Two Tiamats to paint. Only one's been primed, but your hands chose to okay. Frauke went with resin. Sci-fi having fun with the emotes. Here we find a Scotsman, all at sea, with a pig. Clearly wondering why. Also wondering if he's about to actually accidentally crash into the land. Blair never had any luck with, well, different people. It is monster playing. It is, yes. Hello, Blackclad. Welcome in. Just dropping off the SSF who are too stoked. Well, they're about to be idiotic, aren't they? How are you doing, though? Are you all ready to drive us crazy? You drive us crazy. We all can't wait. Impossible Minecraft is on its way. Thunderjaw and a Death Dealer. Ah. I think the pig's nodding along. You think you're having everything ready, you won't know until you start it up. So, doesn't help that kind of...
I know you're a monster.
First of April, plenty driving crazy. Yeah, that too. So, actually, I think what I will do is I will suggest that we put a poll up, because I am not in the mood to make a decision. The pig is very much bopping along. As the pig goes bop, bop, bopping along, along. In the boat, the pig goes bop, bop, bopping along. To the song. Alright. As soon as I get out of this boat, I'm going to create a poll. And for those who may be interested, we have an orangaroo. Orangaroo? Let's go for a great ball. Not a weekly. Okay. Right. Get the pig out of the boat. And bring the pig the safe way this time. Need a pig step record. Aha! Makes sense. Right. Where are we? New poll. Right, hold on. Let's do this sensibly. I'm going to stick a 5-minute poll up. How should we cope with the launch of Impossible Minecraft? You've got two options. Do I go for a second stream after the first? Or do I raid out to Blacklad and just join it? Hello, Ginger. Welcome in, and thank you for the wiggle butts. How are you feeling? Don't mind me. I'm bringing home the bacon, Ginger. Apparently, I'm bringing home the bacon that I should have picked up the boat from earlier. It's not stupid late where I am. Currently, it's 7:30. In the evening. The fact that I woke up at 3 AM has absolutely nothing to do with it. Quite why my brain and body chose 3 AM to wake me up, I don't know. I'm going to assume that it's 7:30 PM. Right. What is it to breed pigs? Is it carrots? think it's carrots, isn't it? Yep, excellent. Right, let's find my fortune hoe. There we are. It gives me 3 carrots, which is more than enough to breed 2 pigs. Hello, you two. Let's see what your baby pigs look like. I think the hairy coo was more adorable. I think the baby hairy coo was far more adorable. But the baby pigs are baby pigs. Right, so we've managed to get the new chimkins. We've managed to get one of each of the... a couple of each of all of the new animals for the cold weather climate. And a decent number of eggs already. Hello, you 3. So that's a good start. You cannot beat a healing coo bairn. Aye. It's a wee bairn. And we got Doggo. Hello, Doggo. I think we should take the Doggo up to the castle and put them in with the other Doggo. I'm going to put those eggs in here. I'm thinking of using some of the leaf litter on the racetrack in a minute. I mean, we've still got half an hour-ish. Right, what I want to do is get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory, which, given that we've got a convenient little storage cover here, seems like a sensible place to put stuff. There we are. You can be carrots. You can be wheat seeds. Not sure what I'm going to do with the pork chop. Lead goes in there. 3 lodestones. Woohoo! We are squirreling around the server. On this day. Right. Feed the Scots. Feed the Scots. Right. Come, Doggo. Let us take you to your new home. Yeah, that's the reason I'm running, because the Doggo will occasionally just go, oh, he's escaping, and teleport to me. Survey says 75% of you said second stream. Okay. So I guess that after pretty's o'clock, we'll close down the stream. I will take a couple of minutes to sort myself out, and then we will be joining Blackclad on Impossible Minecraft on another stream. At which point, I will also try and remember how to switch on the death counter, because I have one rigged. Because I'm fairly sure there will be deaths. Now, that won't be a long stream. I'll keep it to a reasonably shortish hour, I suspect. This is a screaming scope creep. Yes, it is a screaming scope creep. It's also a streaming scope creep. I do wonder who'll be the first to die. Me. Guaranteed. And survey says... no black pupper. Oh, you are new, Doggo. Welcome to the family, Doggos. Yay! Well, now, stream every death adds 5 minutes. Screaming, streaming, scope creep. You know, given the amount that I'm probably going to die, screaming, streaming probably is accurate. You bet large sums on Blackclad to die by far the most times. It depends. Is Lotus going to try and kill him? Right. Okay, so we got another doggo. Yay! I can't believe we found another doggo type. It's been 84 years. So now we have doggo, 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 and doggo. I think you're the same set of doggos as doggos? Yes. So we've got 4 of the doggo types. Yay! Aren't they hecking adorable? I've been around Blackclad too much. Is there such a thing? Whee! Come fly with me as my elytra breaks and I drop into a pool of lava. Let's not do that. Yeah. Apparently, RNGesus has heard what the poll results were and has decided that the appropriate music to play at this point is I Don't Want to Go. Now the question is it I Don't Want to Go and Die in an impossible Minecraft, which sounds like it should be an alternative version of the Dawson's Creek music. I don't want to die in impossible Minecraft. Don't know where I was going. Hello, Chimkins. Oh, more eggs. Thank you. Should have gone before we started. I've been gone for years, Ginger. Haven't you noticed? Right. Oh, and a hail hydrate. I like the fact that there's a speaking of in that one. Right. Hail hydrate. Thank you for egg and a stretch as well. Oh, we get. Yikes. Such stretch. Much creak. Okay. And all you were getting to see there was a brick wall. Whoopsie. Oh yeah, I was going to drop off the chicken eggs. Just sounds slightly wrong. And take that, do this, do this. That should get me a little bit more, yes. Fantastic. That's the reason why those squeak, crackle, pop. Yes. That's the reason why those sugarcane are sat there. I should replenish. Oh, I need to. Yes. Whoopsie. I need to have a chat with the No Drama Safety Llama. Apparently, one of us misjudged just how deadly a baby with a trident can be. Hell yeah. Non-fatal incident log. Uh, 225 0401. I would say it was about an hour ago, so let's just put 1900. No. No. No, no. Phrasing there was about to be very wrong. I can never remember how to spell souvenir. Because it's one of those where I write it 3 times and still end up confused. I think that's right. Ah. Souvenir. Yeah. For some reason I have the E at the end in my brain from the way it sounds. Right. Underestimated how dangerous a baby with a fork could be when they're underwater. Trident to the face, and they didn't even give me one as a souvenir. Sorry, I died. Well, I didn't die, I just popped a party popper. Not quite a death. Non-fatal health and safety incident log. There is a reason why we have the non-fatal health and safety incident log. Oh, it was pretty close. I was a little bit worried. And we have a shelter, for those who might be interested. And it is not a weekly, according to the fantastic Frauke system that lets us know. Okay. And now I have another totem of undying in my ender chest in case of emergencies. Shield is greater than totem. You see, I'm not very good with a shield. But apparently I'm not much better with a totem. I can die to any of them. Right. Oh, quite probably Raven. But the advantage is, after that, you have a short period of invulnerability, which is why I ran like Smeg. I always have a trident, a shield against totems or skellies. Ah, tridents or skellies. Aha. I didn't realise I was going up against a trident. Also, I never remember that I'm actually carrying a shield. Granted, that would have required me to have stopped fighting for long enough to get it in my offhand. And I think I'd have been dead completely if I'd done that. Raw pork chop. I feel like I should probably put down a campfire and turn the raw pork chop into something a little bit less raw. You mean, it would be useful for carrying me off the battlefield. Yes. You're nae wrong. You're nae fair, but you're nae wrong. Come on. Would you mind cooking, please? Cook faster. Thank you. Right, so what I did want to do is have a look at leaf litter. So I know that we've got, I put a little bit of it along this path over here. But of course, because it's so, well, to get a decent amount of it, you're looking at 4 pieces of leaf litter per, if I wanted fast cooking, I needed to use a smoker. Whoops, oh well. Because you can use up to 4 leaves per piece of path, it's not exactly something that you get away with not using much of. Let's do that. Let's try this one here. I'm curious to see what this looks like with a decent amount of the leaf litter on it. That doesn't help. Just to sort of blur the edges of the path a little. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Don't overdo it away from trees. That's a sensible thing. That's sensible, Raven. But this gives me a good sort of idea of how it looks, though. That's not bad. It's subtle, but it actually works rather nicely. So maybe what we should be doing is looking more at the desire path and adding to that and putting some trees in. And using that as an opportunity to learn what these are like in a wooded area. On the cobble, on yes. I think the cobble, it could look really quite good as a just a little bit every so often. Not sure about on the grass in these situations, but I think if I put it in places like that where we've got a pair of dirt next to the cobble, it helps blend it with the cobble a bit better. Nope. That's better. Yes. So that's nicer. That one doesn't work. I think you're right on this. No. Neville. Okay, that works nicely. That does look more like dirt, like those. Yes, I agree. On the cobble, it does look like, when it's close to the dirt, it does look like mud. And it helps sort of blend the gaps where the mud is right next to the cobble a lot better. Right, let's find some bits and make a tree. I think I'd like a small tree here and a larger tree down here, but nothing too big. So let's keep it to let's keep it. I was about to say keep it to fencing for the trunk, but I think that would be too thin. So let's keep it fairly light on it. Nothing too big. Immediately builds giant redwood. Wow. Wow. Would I do? Hold on. The scope creep alarm just went off. Would I do something like that? It's not like I have past form for it at all. I never, ever do something like cough, 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 cough. Moving on. the leaf litter away for the moment. Oh, I had dark oak leaves down here. Please. Oh my! Raven, indeed. Right. There. One here. One of those. Let's go up a little. I need to bring that across and up. Let's go to about there. Let's bring in some. Oops. Some branches. And then start adding a bit of leaf. And yes, the use of the use of gates is entirely as a result of the conversation yesterday. Yes, Raven, I did note it. I'm regretting not having more fences in this, but I think I will consider looking at both a bit more. Because I've done fences in the past to really strong effect, so I think I need to learn to do the balance. But this is partially just me tinkering with a tree for the heck of it. Ooh. Actually, that's not bad. Certain angles this looks wrong, but that's not bad. That's pretty good. And I'm getting used to the falling leaves as well. What I do need is some actual fences, though. Oh look, dark oak fences. Oh, hold on, no, don't want dark oak. It's too strong. Let's get some more spruce. That's not spruce. That's spruce. Moral, legal, ethical, pretties. Purely pretties. I have a strong sense of opinion when it comes to how I like things to look for pretties. What? Really? Oh goodness. Yes, I'm shallow, Veg. I look only at the pretties. Yes, it's not dark outside, which is what's confused me. And I should have brought over the leaf litter to blend the ground below it. Did you mean it? Oh, I hadn't thought of that one, Veg. I hadn't thought of that one. Oh, goodness. That is not what I meant in any way, shape, or form. Oh my. Right. So, are you suggesting that basically I'm attempting to set up an Only Pretties website? Yeah, I did. Oh, this side. Ooh. I can see myself having a lot of... Nope, hold on. See my magnificent Gordon Tower with shaders. Yes. I keep hearing the sound of a Ravager in the background as I'm working. Okay. That looks pretty good. And I like the leaf cover. I think I should probably put a little bit more just around to... No, actually, that one should probably have been there. That's better. Right. I think it is time for us to see what things look like in Pretties, including the hairy coo, and so forth. And then I will need to temporarily wrap up, log off stream, because I do need to make a couple of movements, including I need to do a med check. And then I will be back. But, right. First things first, Pretties mode. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that helps really sort of fit that desire path in a bit better, doesn't it? I think that tree needs balancing. It's not my best of trees. It is decidedly a derp tree. But... hairy coos and hairy pigs. Definitely far more fun. Right. Those are very cute. And I've just remembered. Hairy Chimkins. It's our chicken armada. Right. So, as the sun sets on this world, I am going to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening on the Madness Realm. What I am going to do is... Let's have a quick look. No. Has Blackclad gone live already or not? Yes, they have. Right. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to send everyone on a raid over to Blackclad, and I will restart my stream in about 10 minutes on Impossible Minecraft. So, I will pass you on to somebody else. You have the option to come back to me as well, but if not, you're definitely going to have fun over on Blackclad's stream. So that's I feel like that is a good compromise. So, what I will do is send a raid message, and I will send you all over to Blackclad, and hopefully I will see you all soon over here again, but if not, I will certainly see you all again tomorrow, 2.5 hours previously to now, where I will be back here. So take care of yourselves, and if I see you back in a few minutes, that'll be fantastic, but if not, enjoy yourselves. Bye bye.